What's going on, believers? If you're not excited about Saitama today, you are in the wrong cryptocurrency business, my friend, because at 11 a.m. Central Time today, there will be an AMA. It's probably going to be the final AMA, and we're going to get some answers, some real answers, because guess what? Saitama appears to be working. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, Saitama is trading at 28.27 today. That is another new low for this kind of trading period since the launch didn't happen. But now we have what appears to be a pretty well-functioning Saitama. It's looking a whole lot better, but we've got this monster dip that happened yesterday as the global markets tanked. This was not something specific to Saitama, but if you go around and you look at some of the other cryptos that can hold their support a little bit better, there were not massive sell-offs of those by a bunch of unfaithful investors who are not going to be with us at the end. And that's okay. So where does that leave us? Well, we got an AMA today at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Central Time. That would be 9 a.m. Pacific Time. And this is probably going to be the last one before we see them start to populate and we start to see what will be a pretty big move. Now, I am speaking beforehand. I have no idea. Remember, I'm so positive about them. I'm so supportive that they banned me from their Telegram. So I don't really know exactly what is going on. I'm guessing based on information that I'm hearing on the outside, but that information seems to be pretty good. It seems like we also have some more announcements coming. So I think that the sentiment has soured quite a bit on Saitama in the hopes that this launch would create some success and everything would be nice. So I think that we're not going to get one of those buy the rumor, sell the news sort of run-ups up until the next, say, it's going to be about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're in a spot right now where they're going to wait. Any investors that are worth their salt, they're going to wait, and they're going to see exactly what these announcements are in this AMA, or if there is or isn't an announcement. Now, if there's an announcement that we've got things functioning and that we're going to be rolling stuff out, then you can expect to see a lot of price action, which is going to be a great thing for you if you are swing or day trading, because the price of Ethereum is way down right now. And with that being the case, you can accumulate a good amount of Ethereum on a good swing trade or a day trade, which will allow you to come in even harder a little bit later on to play another dip. So there's some potential here to get back into this thing and start splashing around with the whales and start making a little bit of profit, maybe. We're going to see. If you are a long-term hodler, then your moment might be here. If you look on my screen right now, you will see that channel closed yesterday as it was consolidating a little bit lower, and all it was just bad action going down here. But then you see this entire Bollinger Band just opened up wide, and we started to see all the buyback happening, and that really kind of tells me that there is still such a positive sentiment overall on Saitama that we are going to see a big move if there's just a nugget of good information. So let's keep your fingers crossed. I don't know what was going on. I'm going to tell you right now what I'm guessing that trip was the other day, because nobody else seems to be saying it, so I'm going to be the one to say it. Russ posted that he was out at 2:30 a.m. on a plane trip going somewhere, and it turns out that he and Mansoor, they were all going to San Francisco. Now, what is San Francisco famous for in the crypto space? Blockchain technology. So, what do I think is happening? Well, I think, as a matter of fact, thank you for asking, I think that we are going to get, maybe not even an announcement yet, but at least we'll get the smatterings that, so Saitama is now working on becoming a blockchain, and they are seeing what it is that they need to do, and that's going to be pretty cool. That's my guess. Don't hold me to it. Moving on. All right, guys. So take this with a grain of salt. The 24-hour volume of trading was $129 billion. If you listened to me yesterday at $78 billion, I told you we could not support where we were right now. And the market dipped almost $200 billion. It's down 9% on the day. That is a tremendous drop. Bitcoin went way down right now. Starting to bounce back just a little bit. Everything is starting to recover a little bit. Do you know why? Because America's waking up to save you people from whatever it is that you guys decided was going on. But the things that are going on in the market right now are really involving Russia at this point. So that's affecting Saitama just a little bit more than anybody would like it to. It just so happens that there's a bit of a negative sentiment, there's a bit of a sell-off, and it happened during the same time where things with Russia are going on. I'm going to cover that in the next video, so if you can wait an hour, you'll probably see that. Guys, there's going to be something happening today. If it's good, you're going to start to see a big lift, and you're going to get that move, and you're going to start feeling a little bit better. If you bought way up at the top, I don't have a fix for you in the short term because this has drug out, and they have shown themselves to not be as competent as what you would hope for. That doesn't mean that there's a long-term problem with Saitama. It just means in this short term, they got a little bit ahead of themselves and a little bit above their pay grade, and they're working their way through it. So it's still there. Still stay positive with Saitama. I assure you, this is a temporary problem. It will start to rise again very quickly and very rapidly. Remember, I don't know how you feel about it. I'm not 100% sure, but I can tell you this. There is a large population that is very bullish on Saitama, and they are waiting for that moment to get back in and to just take this thing on a parabolic move to the upside, and still sitting there. I hope it takes off today. This was not financial advice, but I've always been right.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining